HVAC.
Do you now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
That's really weird. No, it's just my stream.
That's an old commercial, but it checks out.
For some reason. Well, we'll just pretend
That's
that they
vintage-
heard the intro and everything.
It was the
It's just gonna be a silent
it was
intro.
the medieval version, bardcore version of Pony by Genuine. Look it up, it's good. But it is Galavar's turn. Galavar, you're invisible, right?
No longer at the start of my turn.
Okay. So poof, you are now visible.
I'm going to step here. Oh, whoops. Step here, and then I will teleport this way. Fire an arrow at him.
Okay.
15.
Is that red?
Yes, red.
Okay. 15. Yeah, you know what? I should also pull up these things' stats. My homebrew creations. What did I call it? Sorry, guys. Like, I did not have any time to prepare. Okay, 15 does miss.
Okay. I will teleport again, another 10 feet back. Oh, I did not mean to be there. And we shall shoot again.
Okay. 22 does hit. For 7 damage to red.
Yeah. Then that will be all for now.
Okay. Meat. It's your turn, and then it will be Argrol's turn.
All right. Am I in range of the blue one? Or would I need to move down one?
No, you're good.
Okay. It's just on this scale, I
Yeah,
question
it's
it
hard.
sometimes.
Yeah, if it would be easier if they were like square tokens, because then it would go
Yeah.
right up to that corner there. But yeah,
I just figured it's safe to check before I was like, I start swinging.
yeah, you're good.
You miss. It's 5 feet away from you.
I reach
okay.
really far.
My sword can reach really far.
So I started.
That does not help
blasting.
us. Okay.
Pete Holmes references.
Yeah, I love that, dude.
Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can help out Argol and take some smackies at the blue one.
Okay,
Yes.
go for it. Both of them are very heavily injured, and the elements that are coming from them, the radiant from the red one and the icy cold from the blue one, are quite a bit less than what you were seeing earlier when you were beating on them. They seem to be running out of figurative steam.
Ah. Okay. Let's see. I'm just reading one of the things because I'm. Oh, okay, that's how goading attack works. All right. Swing it. Burp. 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 Oh, there they are.
Okay. Yeah, you were killing it last turn. Still, 28 damage is not bad. You hit the frost serpent for your 28 damage. So, as you hit it, it does let out another burst of this icy cold, and Argrol, you take a whopping 5, reduced to 2 because you're raging, cold damage.
Oh, if he's grappling me, does that still activate the fire shield, or does that still count?
No, because it's kind of like an AoE thing.
Well, does that mean
It
I
wasn't
get-
like an attack.
Do I get hit then?
No, it's very close AoE, as in if you're grappled and the thing gets hit, it does some damage to whoever it's grappling.
Okay, but I'm not grappling.
Right. Yeah, you're just next to it. But meat. How do you kill this thing?
I'm assuming these things are kind of big, right?
Very big.
Do it like they
Stab.
killed the guy.
I was gonna say like
Um,
stab the sword up through its jaw and out the top of its head, and then grab the the handle, like the blade handle on the hunter, and then pull it back towards him to cut its head in half.
Nice. Yeah. So it was coming down to snatch at you, and you just like impaled it through the head and ripped it out the front. As it kind of like, it doesn't really do much of a death throw. It just kind of freezes, and then just kind of dissipates as it kind of breaks up into icy chunks that essentially melt and then steam off before they really hit the floor.
He's
Kind of in slow
sublimating.
motion. Nice. I love that word. And he's not only dead, he's gone.
Whoa.
At which point, you actually have 2 more attacks left.
Oh,
Because, I mean, part of me wants to keep those 2 attacks.
I'd keep the
because-
other 2. Yeah, as like that's what I would have done if the first
Yeah.
one killed the other dude. So I'm.
But the red one's eyes flash a light with this bright white energy, and bright white energy pours out of its mouth and out of the gashes in it, in response to its other half being destroyed. And it is his turn. It's going to blast a blast of radiant energy at basically this way.
oh no.
It's going to hit Meat, Argrel, and Manasa. I need you all to make Constitution saving throws. Argrel is successful.
Would that activate Sentinel?
No, because he's not making an attack roll against somebody else.
Oh, like a direct attack. Gotcha.
Yeah, he's just doing a. Here we.
Oh.
All right. So Argrel makes the save. Argrel, you take 11 damage. Manasa and Meat, you both take 44
Okay.
radiant damage.
I love that difference.
So I take it was 17 that like you got exactly what he needed, Argrel did.
18 was the DC. Yeah.
Damn. So you said
And-
44?
So 44. Yep. And Manasa, make a Constitution saving throw to maintain your healing spirit.
Ooh.
And then it is Argrel's turn, and then it will be Manasa's. Manasa. you-
Anyone can go in my healing spirit to get. I think I still had. What, 5?
Yes, except you lost concentration on it.
I
Yeah,
got
that
an
can't be.
18. What did I need to get?
22.
Oh my god.
It's
seriously?
10 or half the damage, whatever's higher.
Damn.
Well,
Yep.
Jesus, I would have needed to get a critical.
Yeah. Yeah, you would have needed to crit it.
So it's just like the worse the damage, the like more impossible to save.
Yeah. Well, I mean, say if she had made the
Yeah.
save, it would only been 22 damage, then the DC would have only been 11. And then that would have been a lot easier to make.
I was only 1 too low.
I
for my
know. Too bad you
Constitution
didn't have like Bardic Inspiration or
I
something.
know I used it stupidly earlier.
Oh no.
But yeah. So it is Argrel's turn.
All right. Also, I don't think I'm not grappled anymore.
You are not. You are
Alright.
free.
Yay, and angry.
Big Red Snake look angry too.
Mm.
Let's see who's more angrier.
Cool.
That first one is a hit for What is that? 23 damage. I'm not even gonna try to math that. Okay. Yeah, so you smash this thing and it cracks the outer exterior, more light pouring through, stronger than it was a moment ago. But your electricity and your rage resonate up through this snake. Anything else?
Nope, that's all I can do.
Manasa, and then it will be Liston's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna go Shillelagh the guy.
Okay.
But then I think I'll cast a healing word on myself
Mm-hmm.
because I'm in pain.
You feel very, very weakened as your strength has almost been sapped from you, and you also feel like you've been microwaved a little bit.
Great.
cold in the middle, but hot on one side.
Yeah. It was like a reverse microwave. She's hot on the inside, cold on the outside.
All right. So I Shillelagh this fire guy.
Yeah, you hit it. 25 damage?
Mm-hmm.
Hit the crap out of it.
Yeah.
And she was pissed.
I was.
You ran up, smashed this thing, and it breaks off another big chunk of it.
All right, and then healing word is a bonus action. So I am casting it at level 1, getting myself 8.
Nice. Liston, and then it will be Galavar.
I am gonna get up.
Do I need to do any kind of save for casting a spell?
Nope.
Kind of look what's going on. Do nothing. I'm gonna delay.
Okay, you're gonna delay? That's fine.
Yeah.
Galavar.
I will bonus action planar warrior and then shoot my shot.
Okay.
30.
11 or 30 definitely hits. For 22, what does it look like when you kill this thing?
Ooh. I would love to have like shot one and then applied another one with the shot and have it like shoot in the exact same spot, like right in its eye.
Nice. Yeah, so this thing.
Why?
Whoa!
Why? What?
Whoa!
Why have the ability to do that?
That's weird. I didn't think you did.
I just saw it pop up there for a second. I was like, "What is this?" And
Wait.
then it just. Okay,
Can you
there
do
we
that
go.
now?
I can do that for some reason. I'll just make sure not to. I wasn't sure if that's what I thought it was or not.
That's awesome. I don't know if that was in an update or something because I haven't read the patch notes or anything, but
Oh, yeah.
Neat.
that is a.
Oh,
Oh,
I am happy about that.
now it won't let me. Okay, I gotta ult.
You gotta
it.
hold
You gotta
alt
yeah.
and then shrink. Yeah, there you go. That's a little Manasa. Yeah. So this arrow, you fire this arrow off. It hits the thing in the eye. It turns to look at you. Its mouth opening up like Godzilla style, charging up. This high-pitched whine. And your second one hits it, and it's like there's like a delay before the force sets it off, ramming the first one through its head as its head explodes. Pieces of like red shell like bouncing off the ceiling before disintegrating on their way down. Both of the serpents destroyed. Liston, do you want to take your turn now? I'm just kidding. We're out of combat.
Disintegrate. Oh, okay. Well,
I'm gonna give. I'm gonna use rally on Manasa.
Got it.
Let's see. Superiority die are with a pat on the back.
I'll climb
Oh
over
god
rocks.
damn it! Really?
Nice.
The worst part
Rally.
is, the worst part of it is, that's not even 2 temp HP you get. You get 1 from there.
Do?
Oh, really?
Oh wait, hold on. Is it Dex or?
I think it's
Oh no, charisma. Never mind. So you get the 2. I keep mixing them up between that and parry.
That actually reminds me. I'm gonna use my tireless now that we have a moment.
Cool. Yeah.
Can we take a short break? I'll use a crap ton of hit dice.
Yeah, same.
All right. You guys take a short rest. Nothing seems to harass you here while you're taking your short rest.
We can use as many hit dice as we want, right?
That's right.
Oh man.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
no.
Oh.
The
You
duality of the
averaged it.
dice.
Yeah, it averaged out.
Okay.
Does anybody have
Okay.
anything that they want to talk to anybody else about
10, 17,
while you're taking your short rest?
19, 6,
Hmm.
26.
Any questions? Compliments?
Good one.
Me to just look at Argol and be like, "Is this in your basement?" Like the whole time.
I've never seen this place before. I don't know about any of this. Look, I used to live in a hut with this guy a long time ago, so that's in the middle of the forest.
Oh my god.
So many itty bitty dice.
I'm just gonna wait until you guys are done with your hit dice to do mine.
Man.
I
So it's not all broken up.
Okay.
Wait, so
think
you used to
that's all
live in
the
a
hit
hut?
dice.
You didn't live in this building that we were at previously?
How many hit dice can we get back on a long rest? Half.
Half.
Rounded down.
Down. Okay, well then I'm just gonna keep dice.
That's good.
No, I had no knowledge of this house before a few years ago.
Wait, what's half? So 7, I get 7 back? I'll use one more. Oh my god! Okay. That's a big one!
Oh no!
It's huge!
A tooge.
Good old D6s, am I right?
Do some stinky dice.
You got 1d8.
Imagine Liston struggling to try to recover during his short rest.
Is it half rounded up or down?
Down.
Can I
Okay.
use... What is it called?
Sorry,
Arcane
no
Recovery?
dubstep here.
No
Yes.
dubstep.
Okay.
You can use dubstep recovery.
It's up to what level?
It's up to a 5th level max.
Damn. Oh man, you're hitting.
Oh, actually-
12s.
Arcane recovery is rounded up.
So, up... Is it still 5th? Or is
Yep,
it-
maximum of 5th.
Okay.
I should get rid of this. 'cause
Oh,
don't
but
have that
I
anymore.
have more health recovery.
I like how you break into dubstep when you're thinking.
Alright. Calculating.
How can the brain be so intense?
That's the Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh no. Oh come on. Well, I guess at least the lowest I can get is a 6.
Yeah. Because you got that 20 constitution.
Yeah. Meat as a sturdy boy. Or a hardy boy, I guess would be the correct.
Yeah.
20
Pretty sturdy, too.
constitution and 20 DC. Or 20 AC.
A hearty stew.
Have you gotten
I used
sturdier since we
11
last
hit
met?
dice. And I'm only at 77.
Ooh, that sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you rolled pretty low then.
Oof.
So is everybody done? Manasa, you got your wild shapes back.
Would you like
Okay.
a superior potion?
Potion seller.
Are you asking Manasa that?
Yes.
Being offered a superior potion, I will totally take a superior potion.
Drink of my potion.
How much health is that?
My potions are too strong for you, traveler.
8d4 plus 8. I think.
4. Well, here's
Oh yeah, those are the good ones, huh?
5d4 Plus 3d4. So 17 plus 8. I will.
25.
All right, that'll be 30 platinum, please. Just kidding.
Do I get?
I don't think that would cover it.
You're
What? You
pushing
think
it.
I'm not a gracious potion seller?
Okay. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
When
I
do
was just trying to remember how much they cost, and I think it was 2,500
Platinum?
gold,
Oh.
which is 300 platinum or 250 platinum.
Yeah.
I'll give you 200 platinum.
Oh no, you don't have to pay me. Don't pay me. It was a gift.
Give you a good gift later. Let me think about it.
Oh.
Ah,
You're gonna get rid of my sword?
I mean, there's no getting rid of me.
Shut up, you!
You will be with me forever.
Meat just like dongs the wrapped sword on his back with his knuckle.
I don't feel pain. You lizard.
right.
So, yeah, and meat. I think you get your maneuvers back after a short rest.
Do it? Where's that a long rest?
I think it's a short.
It's been a while since I've had to replenish them because I keep kind of not needing to use them.
Yeah. So where are you guys going now?
Oh no. This way is there's a long hallway over here, guys, but
Are these stairs going down?
No, they were like platform
Oh.
stairs that just went up.
Platforms? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
good.
Wow. I get them all back. Yeah, you're right. Cool.
I'm
Is
gonna
this
go
a
down.
Galavar. Actually, everybody roll me a perception check.
Rolling for precipitation.
26.
Okay. So, Galavar, as you approach this door, you actually hear it unlock. And it opens up for you. And you look into the next room. It seems to be mostly empty, some torches, except you notice something on the floor.
Mhm.
It is almost imperceptible, but you see a glyph on the floor. A big circular one where it shows on the map. It looks a little bit different, but it's almost like it's been made from like packing tape. Like it's so almost imperceptible, the lines and everything, it's nearly invisible. But you do notice it.
Ah.
Do I find anything in this corner?
No, there is a door at the end of the hallway though. I think that's a door.
Okay.
Yeah, that is a door.
I'm not gonna open it. That's cool.
Yes. So upon this door opening itself, I say, "Listen."
Huh?
There's a glyph on the ground over here. Can you like, I don't know, take a look at it?
Yes.
It's so weird. Every time somebody pings, that's when the stretchy like squares show up on my character, like letting me know I can resize it. Yeah.
That's weird.
Okay, that
And
is.
now I'm thinking maybe it's a glitch.
It might be.
I've been wanting like characters to be able to resize their tokens because it's such a
It
pain in the butt.
happens like when I click on it too, and actually I can just do it whenever.
Oh my god!
That's a huge fish.
Oh my.
Oh! God damn it. I forgot I have to alt click. Okay.
Just
Yeah,
trying
it
to
snaps
cheat
it
by
to
seeing
the-
through the walls.
It snaps into the regular size, which is big.
I would like to rage. No, I'd like to identify this glyph.
Okay. Make an Arcana check. Wow. Okay. Sure.
Dang.
Plus
You
15,
are.
baby.
Yeah. So you do some studying of it. you find out a few different properties. One is that it will explode if it's triggered.
Well, let's not do that.
And the second is that
Uh-oh.
why are these so loud?
There's music coming from the glyph. It's gonna explode.
It's loud.
So it will explode if it's set off. The second thing is that it's proximity based. The third thing is that it will explode if a character of evil alignment gets close to it.
Hmm. How far away is it?
It is. You'll basically be right next to it if you are in any of these 9 squares here.
Gotcha.
9 squares.
Uh,
Wait, so
Yeah.
does Liston tell us all that?
I just tell you it's a bomb, I guess. Can't get close to it.
Don't go over there if you like your shins.
I'm gonna attempt to dispel it at a 5th level.
All right. Go ahead and roll int check.
Okay.
And you get a +4.
So
Well, now.
28.
Whew.
So you dispel it. Like you cast, you pull the threads of the weave that you think you need to pull, and the spell unravels, and the glyph disappears.
Sweet.
Bomb's
That
gone.
was probably easier than Ron was hoping it would be.
Liston and all his dispels and counterspells.
Alright, now that's done.
Does he have to roll a d20 for that?
He did, yeah.
No, I meant
Roll-
for the isn't there like an exhaustion trait when casting spells?
Oh, you're right.
Alright, go.
That's what I asked earlier when I cast my healing word.
Bastard.
Oh, that's what you meant. Yes, go ahead and roll a d20.
It's alright, I'm gonna pass it with flying colors anyway, so.
Oh, he just jinxed it.
Oh, yikes!
Liston, you lose another 5th level spell slot. Manasa, you're good.
You see, the dice are like drugs. You don't talk shit about them.
Unless
them
you
the
wanna
respect
get
they
real
deserve.
messed
I'm
up.
glad I used
Yeah.
Arcane Recovery to have no spells again.
So the bomb's gone?
You don't see it anymore on the floor.
do do do.
As he walks forward.
Clearly, there's no bomb here.
You do not explode. Anybody else?
And now that Mita's here, is Mita able to notice anything, or is it just like a standard floor?
As
You
much as I,
see- You see Demon Ichor in 3 corners of the room just splattered on the wall.
Oh,
Damn
God.
demons ichering everywhere. Things need to be dungeon trained. Come on now, no need to be timid.
suppose I trust Liston here.
Yeah, go ahead, Gulliver.
Are these sandals? Did somebody leave their sandals in here?
Can you move forward? There?
Those are
No,
rocks.
No, I'm alright.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't want to step in the demon ichor here.
At least that's what I'm saying they
You
are.
can scoot around.
I was looking at him and it looks like there's just a little random mud pit and somebody's like shoes just got stuck there and they left them.
So you're actually looking at in the parts of the floor here that are broken away underneath is a pool of what appears to be acid.
Move along.
Oh. We've been through enough dungeons. We know what acid looks like at a glance. No need to touch it.
It's yeah, it bubbles. You know,
It's quietly like, I'm acid.
Galavar. With that, as soon as you step in this room, you notice something. Sometimes the ethereal plane is kind of quiet. There's not a lot going on, but stepping into this room, you realize that there was no ethereal plane before. Before you walked into this room, it did not exist. There was no border ethereal overlapping where you're at right now. But the reason you realize that is because as you step into this room, you do start seeing the shapes in the material plane or in the ethereal plane. And about in the middle of the room, you see something poof into existence in the ethereal plane. You see a glyph on the ground, and something poofs into existence right on top of it, and it is a large rat.
Large rat?
And this large rat just starts scurrying around the room. It tries to climb up one of the walls, and it appears that the ethereal plane seems to be shaped just like this room, or the barrier or the end of it doesn't go past where this room, as far as you can tell, right now. But the rat kind of scurries around, and then after a while you watch it, and it sniffs and sniffs and sniffs, and it ends up passing through the door that is on the east side of the room over here.
I see. Okay, so just from my understanding, so this room has an ethereal plane, but a lot of the other prior to there wasn't really one that I could see.
Right.
Okay.
And just from where you can see a tad bit. You see enough to know that the ethereal plane extends not past the door to the south, but it does go through to the east, through that door.
I'm just gonna say, me and Nargo, there's planar rats moving around, and they went into the room next to you there. I don't know what that's about.
Meat sniffs the air.
It's a
You
good
don't
thing
smell anything.
Anath's not here. She doesn't like rats.
You smell acid.
I detect no rat. Hmm. Meat just kind of looks over at Argyle.
Can I smell?
The acid just kind of burns your nose.
Here, let me do something here. I'm gonna do right here.
It burns your nose
Is this
like
door
a McRib.
wooden?
It is, and you can see into the ethereal plane past it, and what you see is somewhat disturbing. You see a bunch of spider webbing and a nest full of phase spiders.
Oh no. Alright, we should probably move quickly. I let them know
Explain.
that there's phase spiders.
Oh,
So they pop in and out, kind of like me.
so they're like spiders, but worse.
Yeah. Much worse.
Planar
So let's
jumping
not-
spiders.
Didn't
Yeah.
didn't we go over that like meat hates spiders in the Underdark?
I don't remember
It was
that.
it was very long ago. I remember he
I
didn't
feel
like
like
being in the
there was-
Underdark, but also he didn't like spiders.
I feel like there was something about that, yeah.
Which sucked because they were everywhere.
Yeah, because they were like the big life-size spiders. And
Yeah.
You did not like that.
I'm gonna try to continue forward without disturbance.
Make a perception check for me.
Is this based off my eyesight?
It's
21.
based on your proximity to the thing to be perceived.
Okay.
Ooh.
In the acid, you look and over kind of in the corner, kind of in this square down to the bottom left of you, you see the ring of resistance that you guys dropped in the chest earlier, as well as the what else did you drop in there?
Enduring
My finger
spellbook.
gauntlets.
Oh, you see the spell book. What was the other thing?
My magical locked finger gauntlets.
And your gauntlets.
Didn't I throw something in there? Wasn't I the first one to throw something in there?
You threw something. Yeah, what was it? Was it food of some kind?
I don't think it was magical.
No, it wasn't magical. For the
Yeah,
life
you
of
just
me,
tossed something in there.
I can't
What was
remember.
that?
Because I was gonna get in, and you guys convinced me that was a bad idea. So then I just threw.
In another dimension, there's a Manasa
Oh.
skeleton
Oh,
down there.
Yes.
I threw a hunk of rope in.
You don't see the rope.
Okay.
Hmm.
I guess I let the party know that. I don't know if you want to recover it. Is it pretty deep?
Yeah, you're gonna have to reach kind of up to your shoulder, like one arm in there.
If only someone had mage hand.
Or a ring of acid resistance.
It's in there.
Somebody.
Jump in and put
Wait,
it on.
wait, hold on. Is that what was thrown in there?
Yes.
Oh
Yep.
god damn it!
Ironically.
Oh, irony.
Funny when you did it, honestly.
Oh. Can anybody enchant like a stick with a hook on it? Make it magical.
Give me a second.
Or it could.
Can
yes,
I?
we're all aware how broken and awesome Doric is.
How can I see like down to the bottom of the acid, or is it like?
Yeah, it's about like 2.5, 3 feet down.
Oh, okay. Can I wall of stone the earth below it and lift the items up?
Yeah, wall of stone actually creates stone, right?
Yeah. Let's see. Non-magical wall, a solid. Oh, some non-magical, but
So you're taking the Breath of the Wild approach.
at the point you choose within range, wall 6 inches thick and is composed of 10 foot by 10 foot panels. But then I believe I can change the dimensions as long as it doesn't exceed 10 by 10.
I was
Yeah.
about to step back, but I don't think Neat actually would know how the spell works.
I would allow that.
Okay. I'm gonna try to lift the stuff with wall of stone. No, I can't because I don't have any more 5th level spells.
Oh
Do you have a
no.
higher level spell?
Nope.
Oh.
I used it all to
Ooh.
teleport here.
Oh.
Okay, hold on. Let's see here. What if I just absorb elements and just grab it?
Yeah, you could do that.
I'll do that. I'll just absorb elements.
I have wall of stone, but I don't have it saved.
Prepared. Since it looks like we want our stuff, I'll just I'll like lift up, my shoulder or whatever, and I'll absorb elements, and I'll reach down for it.
So there's the ring
Mm-hmm.
and the gauntlets and the
the spell
book.
book. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you have to get one thing at a time, ring first, because then you can wear it.
If I have to get one thing at a time, DM, I will grab the ring first.
Doesn't it take an hour to attune though?
It would, yeah. What do you think? How, like in a few seconds, how many of those things? You think you could get all 3 of them?
Well, I think
Sure.
I think Gulliver could.
Yeah, you're fast. You're quick. So you cast your absorb elements and you plunge your arm in there and you grab the ring first and you feel the earth shake underneath you and the torches in the room start to burn brighter.
Uh-oh.
Do you pull that ring out of the acid, like, or what do you do at that point? This is like instantaneous. You're like taking a
I'd-
split-second reaction.
I'd probably let go and pull it out, turn around and be like, I could do that again, but maybe a sacrifice is a sacrifice.
The
Sacrifice was made.
the torches seem to dwindle back down to their normal size. Oh, and I need
How
you to make a
much-
Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Or no, I need you to make just a D20 roll, but you rolled a 7, so you lose a second first level spell slot,
2. Okay.
and you take half of. Let's see. So you take 7 acid damage.
Meat just goes over to the one of the walls and is just kind of staring at it like deep in thought. What happens if he like scratches the wall?
What are you gonna scratch it with? So it's stone. Would you be like trying
I
to
still have my weighted
carve a
hand
chunk
axe.
out of it?
Just trying to like damage the wall slightly, like with his weighted hand axe. Not like trying to, hack into it, but just scoring
Yeah.
the wall.
Yeah. So as you start to do that, the floor trembles a bit.
I believe we are inside of a beast.
That's what I said.
I would still like to leave this room.
Well, you have exits to the north, south, east, and Dennis.
Dennis?
Oh, sorry, that was a Homestar Runner reference. I didn't know if anybody would catch that one. It was kind of obscure.
It sounded familiar, but I didn't know from where.
Yeah,
I
I can
haven't-
remember.
It was the video game episode
That's
where
right.
he was talking about those text-based games, the MUDs, and he's like, "It's always
Oh, yeah.
it's always super obscure. They're like, you have exits to north, south, and Dennis." and he's like, and you say, "Get ye flask," and it says, "You can't get ye flask," and you just have to imagine why on earth you can't get ye flask.
Forgot.
Amazing.
No,
I haven't watched that in a long time.
Oh
I'm
my
gonna have
God,
to
I know.
rewatch all the Homestar Runner.
I want
like
somebody to do a little
games.
short video of Strong Bad being a DM for like a tabletop session.
Oh God, there's probably an episode. I
Yeah.
gotta find that now.
I'm gonna...
Taking the vowels out of words doesn't always make them cool.
Roll a wisdom saving throw. 18. You failed because you're kind of stupid.
Alavar, the door opens in front of you.
Why do these doors do this?
And in front of you, you see a hallway. It starts, kind of ends to your left, I think, and then kind of snakes around to where you can't see.
So this directly like 10 feet in front of the door is a wall then, I assume?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it's supposed to be black or not,
It's
so.
I kind of redrew this room to fit an idea I had for this room is going to be the only one that's not really the same size. It's going to be kind of weird, but you'll see what I mean when you go in.
No worries. Alright,
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
okay. 22.
The door tries to slam in your face.
before I
But
like
you,
go through?
I will let you choose if you want to go through or if you want to jump back.
I will jump back.
Okay. It looked like it would have hurt, like getting hit with like a whole ass door, like that hard.
I'm getting a
Yeah, it
weird
doesn't-
feeling, and I never
Yeah,
got
me
to
too.
do this. Does anybody mind if we take 10 minutes and I can cast Detect Magic on, well, everywhere?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Just cross this little moat here and be on the other side,
Well, we're
chillaxing.
I'm gonna take 10 minutes and cast
Okay.
Detect Magic. Didn't
You
get to
pull
do
out
that
your
last
book,
time.
and you open it up to the appropriate page, and you start long form casting the ritual required to detect magic without harming the weave in any way, shape, or form. You know, so that it doesn't, you know, so you don't have to rely on it stitching itself back together over the course of the night. And while the acrid odors around you waft about, you finish up your ritual, and you can detect magic within 30 feet of you. There's a lot of it. Both the torches that are close to you light up with magic. The stuff that you dropped in the pool of acid lights up magic. But the floor, the walls, the door, everything, kind of the entire structure of this place seems to be permeated with some kind of transmutation magic.
Transmutation. Gotcha.
It's like a mix of transmutation and conjuration.
Okay.
The torches light up with an evocation.
Meat's just like fixated on trying to make sense of this by relating it to something he knows. So he's just like, this thing is like, this place is a creature and we're in its belly. Surely it has to have a heart.
That's a terrifying idea.
Terrifying idea.
Does somebody want to face the door?
Yeah,
Wow.
and as you walk up to it, it opens back up.
So, would I be able to try to like go through it and then brace, like to try to force, like hold it open, like
Yeah,
use physical
you like
force?
put your shoulder into it and just
like
kind of
brace for it
wait
essentially. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't try to close on you.
Just gonna keep going through with his guard up.
Okay. Yeah, you walk through. It doesn't do anything.
I'm gonna try to follow Meat.
Okay. It seems to twitch, but it almost like it was just trying to psych you out. Like it moved like a foot and then it just opens back up.
All right.
It has
Sure.
all the ferocity
Walk
of some douchebag high schooler.
It's the pen building.
2 for flinching. Thump.
I'm going through.
Yep, everybody else passes through with no problems. So this room, you actually see this corridor, and it winds off past your vision and around the corner. And you see... Let me actually find the right spot in the notes. Yeah, okay. So there's a fancy painting, like a really nicely done painting of a happy knoll cub. and it's jumping backwards gleefully into a pile of leaves in the forest. The title of the painting and the artist's name are displayed underneath the painting. The title is, well, I'll type it out. The title is Nur, and the artist is Anzen.
Oh.
And this cub, it's very obvious, is a depiction of Argrel.
Our girl places his paw on the painting.
Aww.
Got a nice texture to it, and it looks very authentic.
Nur. Do I know anything
Yeah.
about this word?
It doesn't. You think of like there might be like a different language that uses this word. It's not a common word. You don't think it's like it's not a name you're familiar with or a concept or anything. It's just kind of a strange thing.
Me to just kind of mumble it out loud.
Does Argo recognize the word?
No, it's really weird. Especially you're thinking like it's strange that that's me in this picture. You're pretty sure you did that hundreds of times, growing up in the forest, running, jumping backwards into a big pile of leaves. You're not sure what this word is. It's kind of upsetting in a way. Like, feel like you should know. You'd think if he was going to title it anything, it would be Argrel.
I wonder if that word is your real name or like a different name
Interesting.
that you don't remember anymore because you were too little when he changed it.
I don't know.
Or do you have a brother?
No,
You're twins.
definitely. There's definitely only me that I know of.
Yeah, you don't remember. You didn't have a brother or anything. You were pretty sure you're the only one. I mean, you knew quite a few of the elves, the druids that lived in the forest nearby.
Did you say it was just on the wall here?
Yeah.
I'm gonna just move forward.
Okay.
Am I able to like lift it and peek behind it, or is it like attached to the wall?
Yeah, no, you can lift it right off the wall. And it just seems to be more wall behind it.
Okay, I'll just put it back. Well, how many memories stirring in there, Argro?
Nope.
It was cute.
I'll just move forward.
Okay. So this is where it gets a little not like it's drawn here, but what does everybody else do? So so Galavar, you start walking through, and you're just walking through the hallway. Anybody else?
So my
I
detect
haven't even really
magic
made it into
lasts
the room yet.
10 minutes. I should still be concentrating on that.
That's true. Yep.
Do I get any magic from the painting itself?
No. Well, you do. You get a faint, like, nondescript abjuration based on what you've seen. You have the feeling it's more of a it's like a preservation spell. Like it's just to give the painting some durability, most likely, based on how intense it is. Galavar is moving away from the rest of the party and walking through the hallway.
Yeah, I think me to be behind him.
I'm
Okay.
finally in the room.
So yeah, Meat follows Galavar. Galavar, you can stop right there. Argrol, you're following Meat.
Yep.
What about you, Liston?
I'm kind of just staring at the painting for a second
Okay.
before moving forward.
Yeah.
I'm coming to look at the painting for the first time. Wow, that looks just like our girl.
Wow.
I'm looking at my spells real quick. What's it?
So yep, Galavar and Meat and Argrol, you just keep walking. You keep having to make a turn, and then you make another turn left, and then right, and then left and right, and this thing really snakes around a lot.
Hmm.
Wait, we're
Is there any
still just
funhouse
walking?
mirrors?
Spell.
It's an infinite hallway.
It
Stuck?
yeah. So you just been walking.
What happens if like me'll turn around and walk back?
Yeah. So you walk back. You basically take the last turn that you made, and Liston and Manasa are standing there staring at the painting.
If I had a
Mhm.
higher level spell slot, I could test something, but I cannot.
I'm just curious what it would be.
Modify memory
Hmm.
mixed with encode thoughts.
Hmm.
I'm
Uh,
wondering if these are Argrol's memories that we're seeing on the wall, and if I altered Argrol's memories, the picture might change.
Wow.
This is a very interesting thought.
But
Well,
I would use encode thoughts, so the memory wouldn't be lost, so we can use it again.
well, he's
Yeah.
contemplating that. These torches on the wall, is there just kind of like a fixture they're mounted in?
It looks like you can remove them.
I want to tie a rope into the fixture below it.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna go through the thing.
Okay. So you start walking through the hallway,
Mhm.
and you turn a corner, turn another corner, you run out of rope. So you have what,
Huh.
50 feet?
Yeah.
I
All
lend
right.
him my rope, which is like what 49 feet, because I got a foot off of it.
Mhm.
So I give him my rope so he can go another 49 feet.
Okay. Yeah, you tie the two ends together, and you walk some more. You walk another almost 50 feet, and you get to the end of it, and the rope runs out, and you've now taken like 4 or 5 turns.
Hmm. And so if he goes around another corner, he's like back with everybody else, like
It seems
instantly.
to have stretched that whole 50 feet or so. You can travel back that whole period. The rope is still there the entire way. You
Hmm.
seem to have gone a farther distance, for sure.
He just unties the rope and is like staring at it, like confused, like hmm.
What would I see? Galavar wants to use his X-ray vision and just look through essentially the next wall. Um, I don't know if I can see through another wall with it.
What's the? There's like a range on it, isn't there?
Yeah, this vision has a radius of 30 feet. Solid objects appear transparent. Cannot penetrate. Oh wait, the vision can penetrate 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of metal, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
Yeah. So you look through, and apparently there's a little bit. There's somewhere between half a foot and less wall per wall, because you can see through the one right next to you,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can see through the next hallway and it just looks like a continuation of what you've already seen.
Interesting.
And if you're standing in a spot where you're looking through and you can see the rope winding around, and you can see Meat with his hands on his hips looking down at the rope on the ground.
Huh.
Interesting.
And still, but nothing seems to repeat. And the only place you've seen this painting of Argrol, jumping backwards into these leaves, the caption Nur and Anzen for the artist. It's the only one that you've seen.
What if?
Meat's gonna grab the painting.
So
Okay.
we've just been walking along, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk with it.
I mean, as far you've gone probably a maximum of a few hundred feet, before just based on how many steps you took. Of course, at that point you turned around and your friends were right behind you.
Okay. I wanna follow Meat and see what he does before I do this idea I have.
Meat's just walking down the hallway with the painting held out at arm's length out in front of him.
Okay. Yeah. You walk. You've got a painting with you.
Does he make it any farther?
Yeah, I mean, you keep going. If you ever seem to outpace your allies and then turn around, they're kind of right there. If anything exists that you've left, it seems to stretch that hallway out. Like the rope continued to exist throughout that entire length.
Argrel starts to run.
Okay.
Really fast. Just like books it past everybody, like as fast as possible through.
Okay.
Does anything happen?
Yeah, you just you take off, you run, you just run past everybody, and and you is there how far do you go?
I just keep going. Like,
yeah, you just run. And this hallway just keeps going.
Is there any
Galavar?
difference at all whenever we go around a corner into the next length?
It almost seems like seems so familiar, but it's not exactly the same. But none of the details seem important. It's like there is a crack there. There wasn't a crack below that sconce before. Little chip out of the wall over there.
Galavar wants to just backpedal and turn around and then go through this hallway backwards.
You want to go you want to go back toward the last door that you came out of?
He wants to face the way they were coming from,
Okay.
and then walk backwards essentially.
Okay.
See if that does anything. Go, I guess,
Argrel explains
4
why
hallways.
Argrel explains why he starts running. Just because he just glances at the back of the painting and then realizes that Nora backwards is run.
Oh! Meat just tosses the painting behind him and sprints. You're like, oh, okay.
So yeah, Argrel, at some point, if you decide, well, you just keep running and running, but you realize pretty quickly that everybody's voices, they don't seem like they're getting farther away.
Yeah.
Galavar, you start walking backwards, and everything does seem a little strange.
I try to go back out the door we came in.
Okay, yeah, you go back out the door you came in. The room's still there with the acid.
Okay.
Something seems strange, Galavar, but like you can't quite put your finger on it.
Run, but backwards. Run backwards! I don't know. Would Meat be graceful enough to try to do that, or would he be bouncing off the walls?
Hey, I mean, you might be bouncing off the walls, but you'd probably make it down the hallway.
Yeah, he's gonna do that.
Okay, so you start running backwards. At some point, you pass up anybody that's in front of you, and you go around the corner and you run, and you run straight into a wall backwards, and you're like, oh man, I figured I might do something like that, but you turn around and there's a door there.
Oh. So
You don't hear any of your allies anymore.
uh-oh. So I'm down here.
Yeah, so you are actually right there.
Did our girl watch him do this?
Um,
I think he would have
Did
also
you-
voiced out loud, so if they were within earshot, they would have heard him just be like, wait, backwards, run, but backwards, run backwards! Like, that's what he would have come to the conclusion, like,
Yeah.
vocally.
Argyle, you never actually saw Meat. You heard clank, 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 like from behind you, and then it just stopped.
Mm. Guys, I think we should run backwards.
I'm gonna run back, or not run back, but I'm gonna come back to the group.
Did you?
after.
She was just kind of looking out the door. She hasn't actually gone into the other room.
Okay. I'm sorry, Galavar. What were you saying?
Oh, I was just saying I was regrouping. Essentially.
Okay. So what does everybody else do?
Meat bangs on the wall. Like,
Nobody
knocking
hears
on
it.
Hmm.
Did I saw Meat run backwards though, right?
I mean, everybody heard Meat, and then Argyle said it out loud as well.
Yeah, so our girl's gonna also run backwards.
Okay. Yeah, Argyle, you run as soon as you're out of eye shot of anybody else. You come around the corner and you see Meat.
I meet.
Ah!
Move
This
or-
place is strange.
I'm gonna peek around the corner. Then,
Okay.
Assuming something had happened, I'm gonna go back around this way, and I'll just do the same thing I saw them do.
I run backwards.
I'm looking at the wall. Just like, I
Listen, you don't hear anybody.
Oh god, I'm stretching. Oh, I would do the same eventually, but
Well, there.
there we go.
And you are all standing there at the end of this hallway, and there is a door.
All right.
And the door, I hope, yeah, just opens for you.
Oh, it's that way. Okay.
This ensign of yours really liked his riddles, huh, Argyle?
Yeah. Yeah, that seems like something he would do.
You see something in the water. There's like a pool of like watery slime, and you see something. It's like a disc of some kind, and it's in the pool of watery slime down here.
Is it a fribsy?
It looks like something you would use as a stand for like a trophy or something.
Just gonna walk on in.
And it's
here as
down
well.
under the water.
Yeah, it's like sitting. I mean, it's not much. It's like an inch or two that's pulled up in the corner of this room. There seems to be a crack in the wall that just very slowly this watery substance is leaking out.
Destroy water. Don't I have that? Let me check.
Okay.
I don't have it learned. Darn. Wait, let me see if I have a bunch of spells, right? Detect magic, fairy fire, purify food.
Meat pokes the water with his hand axe.
Okay. It seems kind of thick, but it's. I mean, it's like a gelatin of some kind
This is thicket water.
Oh no.
from the thicket.
Ew. Hmm.
Don't.
Do we ignore it and move on?
But I water walk.
And you have it memorized. Oh yeah, because you have
that's
that
a
always
circle.
prepared,
Yeah, I
right?
have it always memorized.
Yeah.
So I cast water walk.
Well, you can also, because it's a ritual, you can actually cast it as a ritual too.
Yes, I'm going to do that.
Okay.
Takes me what, 10 minutes?
Yep, takes you 10 minutes. You wave your staff around, you mutter some things in Druidic, ancient words that's been passed down by the people that taught you what you know, things you've heard whispered through the trees and through the earth and through the water.
And I cast it on the whole party because I can do it on up to 10 willing creatures.
All right, everybody has water walk.
Meat pokes the water with his foot.
Yeah, like you would expect your foot to just go through it, but it's like pretty solid. It's kind of like stepping on like a gym mat.
So because we've had water walk before, so it feels the same, right? Like
Yeah.
the weird solid surface, but conforming to whatever the shape the water is.
Right.
Okay. Well, it's water. It's just weird.
All right.
So we walk across the water and check out the little, or at least I walk across the water and check out the platform thing.
Yeah, it's like a little disc, and it's it's actually like kind of laying on its side. And it's like a circular disc. It's about 3 inches in diameter.
Okay. Should I? Let's see. I'm gonna before I touch it. Investigation, perception. What should I?
Whichever one.
Perception is better for me. Oh Jesus!
Oh no!
Ooh.
You're like, wow, it's kind of weird how it's standing and like almost like on its side.
That's all I notice. All right,
It's probably made out of some kind of like wood or stone or metal or something hard.
Man, the double crit fail. Oh.
Oh man. All right. I guess I try to pick it up, touch it.
Hey, you pick it up. Um, it's probably weighs about half a pound or so, and it kind of has a weird weight to it when you first pick it up. It feels kind of unbalanced or something, and you right it so that the flat end is up, and it just kind of feels kind of weird. And as you, at one point, you accidentally brush something you can't see. Seems to be almost like there's an invisible object sitting on this little stand or this little puck of some kind.
Do I happen to see this thing on the puck?
It's an amiibo.
You see invisibility, don't you?
I do, yes.
Yeah, so you do see it.
Okay.
And there's
I'm gonna
something. At first you saw it,
Yeah.
but you didn't think anything of it. Like, now that you see it a little bit closer, you're like, wait a second. They probably can't see that. Especially
Yeah.
when she starts, like, feeling around. And it looks like... It's almost like a little statue of a key.
A key?
A key, yeah. Just like
I
a...
just-
like a stereotypical dungeon key kind of thing.
I guess I would just ask Manasa to inspect it a little bit more, and then I would let her know I see a key. I don't know if we ever saw a place to insert a key, but maybe we should hold on to it.
Do not see a key because I am not very perceptive right now, but
You're like, it feels like a stick of
Yeah.
some kind. Maybe, I don't know, a Y?
but if you see a key, maybe you should have it. And I hand it to Galavar.
I'll hold on to it since I can see what side has the key on and what side's right up.
Alright.
Alright, yeah. Shall we
Okay.
continue then?
Meat has begun meandering.
Alright, Meat, you wander that way. There's some more of that ooze that seems to be leaking from the wall. And a door. I think you can see the door.
Is there a noticeable spot where it's leaking from that wall at?
Just kind of right next to the door.
Oh,
Hmm.
But I mean, I think you can see the door here.
kind of. It's
Yeah.
very thin, I believe. Oh yeah, right there.
There is a door.
All right. If I get over here and like poke the ooze with my foot, do I step on it, or does it like? does it
Yeah,
still
you
water
do.
walk?
You still step on it. Yeah.
All right. I'll open that door.
Okay. You go to open the door, and it does not appear to be locked, but the door, you open it like a couple inches, and the door kind of pulls. It starts pulling itself closed.
Hmm.
It's fighting you.
You gonna let a door beat you, Meat?
Of course not. Herd.
All right. Yeah, go ahead and make a strength check.
Nice.
All right, that's a save, so I get,
17,
so I think
3 or
should be a
4.
should be a 21. I think Galavar's right. I think your
Yeah, my strength
efficiency is a 5.
4. Mine's a. Oh,
Yeah, the only
So-
the difference between a strength check and a strength save for you is because you're proficient. You've got a plus 5 due to your proficiency to the
Right.
strength save. Yeah,
okay, yeah.
yeah.
So-
So
This should be 20 plus 4, or well,
21.
17
Yep.
plus 4. Yeah, 21.
yeah.
Mhm.
So you easily muscle this thing open, and it's still trying to fight you. Fight for you to go close. Do you? And you look through, and you see. Well, you see what you see. There's still some like leaky bits from the walls and stuff like that. And it's just fighting you to stay closed.
Does it look like it might be caused by this slimy, gooey material?
You want to insight check the door?
Yeah.
Um,
I know my doors, man.
that's pretty damn good. All right, so I am gonna give you some insight here. These doors have been pretty nice to you this whole time. The only door that showed any aggression at all was toward Galavar, and you think that it's probably because Galavar tried to take something back. I think everybody kind of figured that out. But you've got a pretty damn good insight there. Um, you think? I mean, the door. All of a sudden it's fighting you. You don't see that you've done anything wrong. Yeah.
Hmm. So and it's not like the goo is not acting weird or reacting, is it?
It's not. It's not. It's just kind of like pooled up on the floor.
Hmm.
Let me look.
Listen here, door. Don't make this any harder than it has to be.
It continues to fight you, but you have no problem holding it
Yeah.
open.
I imagine it's one of those things of like holding it in place is not as hard as like forcing it open.
Yeah, you kind of like stick your foot in front of it, and that does a lot of the heavy lifting there.
I'm gonna
just-
pet the door.
It seems to struggle even harder.
Hmm.
Do we want to go through then?
Me tries to talk to the door like it's a horse. I mean, while Mead's doing this, like the door's open. You guys are free to go through it.
I'll go through.
He's just engaged with
Galavar-
the door.
Galavar and me, give me perception checks.
Oh.
'Kay.
Yeah.
25.
Okay. Got it. Yes. Thank you for reminding me that you have advantage. All right. You don't actually go through it.
Oh, okay. I don't go
And meet you also, while you're fighting with this door, you see the air in front of you jiggle.
Air?
Oh, is it kind of that weird portal ripply effect where you see an image but it's just distorted?
Kind of. Yeah, you think, wow, whatever it is, like the air shouldn't be jiggling in front of you. It seems to be right up against the door as well. Like basically the door was closed on whatever this is right in front of you.
Oh, so it's trying to protect us.
And Galavar, yeah, you saw it as soon as you walked up to the door.
Meat is gonna let the door close and then push it.
Okay. Yeah, it's a pull. So the door closes. It doesn't open any farther that direction.
it's a one-way door.
Meat's just gonna look at our girl and be like, Can I get your help with this?"
I don't think we want to break the door.
Uh,
Maybe we should just continue back down the hallway. Did I have an idea of what the shimmer happened to be, or was it weird? Nothing invisible or anything like that?
Give me an Arcana check.
Oh, no.
While he's doing that, Meat's gonna try to open the door again.
5. What
Just
does my
pull.
5 tell me?
Make a strength check. Meat. Yeah, Galavar. You think maybe it's some kind of spatial anomaly?
Oh.
Like possibly.
How do I? Oh, you click on the word strength on the
Right,
left, right?
yeah.
Okay, so I
But
need
a
to take-
20 is good enough.
Okay.
You pull that door back open just as well as you did earlier.
Is he able to like kind of
Let's
feel
stand-
around the air in the doorway?
You can
Yeah.
certainly try.
So you want to like just kind of put your hand through the doorway?
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels kind of weird. The air gets kind of thick, and then you feel it pulling you through the doorway.
Hmm.
It's strangely doesn't feel any for something that seems to be pulling you. There's no like temperature difference.
Hmm.
He's gonna pull his hand back and look at Argyle and be like, I'm I'm gonna need you to hold that door and also onto me.
Okay.
Okay, it seems to not. It's hard to pull your hand back out. You can go ahead and if you want, you can make a
Oh.
Let's see. What did I write? You can make a strength check.
Okay, let me actually do it right this time. Oh,
You can't quite pull your arm out, and your arm starts to burn.
Oh.
oh no!
I'm gonna grab meat and then pull him out if I can.
Okay. I'll give him advantage. So you pull him out, and you hear a like that sound. Um, Meets your. It seems something had gotten in and around your armor. It finally kind of seeped through in the cracks of your gauntlets and underneath your gauntlet, and it burns you for 10. Or no, I'm sorry, 5 acid damage.
That's right, he's raging.
Nope, I do not anger.
But Argrol is able to help me pull out of this doorway.
Wait, so would I normally take 10 damage?
You take. Yes. So you took 5.
Okay.
I reduced it a little
Okay.
bit.
I was gonna say, I was like, because whenever she mentioned raging, I'm like, wait, no, that's Argyle.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
No, that wasn't a rage thing.
Okay.
If I take one of my arrows
Okay.
and I grab the shaft part and I just put it in there, does it stay like in the middle? Does it happen to be like floating in the air?
Yeah. Like you stick it through, and you feel a little bit of resistance, and then you let go, and the arrow stays just floating in the middle, and it just kind of slowly moves through the doorway.
Ah.
This doorway is a slime.
Invisible slime. Yeah.
Oh.
And you see the arrow kind of pushed all the way in, and then as soon as the fletching hits like past the doorway, it starts to break up.
The arrow
Does
does?
anybody have like a
The
weak
feathers
spell?
on the.
Well, this is. I mean, we could just.
Does anybody have like weak spell they could cast at this thing that does some damage? Just see what happens.
I'm gonna cast Frostbite on it.
Okay. Frostbite.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, please. Okay.
So I think at this point, Meat and Argyle are both just kind of holding the door open, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Manasa waves her hands and gestures at the doorway, and you see frost converge on this location, and it does apparently settle on something there in the doorway, and the frost settles in, and you see whatever the substance is kind of crack, and a few pieces break off and fall to the ground.
Can I keep casting Frostbite?
Yeah.
While she's doing that, I kind of wanted to go back to the other water stuff right over here
Okay.
and just kind of inspect where things are pouring out.
Yeah, it's weird. It's just like some cracks in the walls. They seem to be a little bit more substantial than any of the other cracks. You see like little tiny cracks, but these ones are actually cracked in. Like there was some damage to the wall.
Okay. No, like special spot for the key thing, perhaps.
No, you don't see anything like that. Manasa, as you keep working on this,
Okay.
more and more chunks fall off, and more chunks fall off, and you don't have to keep rolling for it.
Okay.
But eventually, it starts becoming a lot more apparent that there is something there, and
In the
you are
doorway.
chipping away at it.
Okay.
And probably another. Let's see. So you do an average of about 10.5 damage per time you cast. actually doesn't. I'm just doing some math. Would you do it until it's completely out of your way?
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes you about 4 minutes.
Okay.
You eventually break up. You kind of carve a big hole through this area, and this thing keeps kind of collapsing in, and you keep carving through, and eventually you start having to like aim a little lower, and it just kind of breaks up and falls off. But you end up kind of destroying whatever it was that was here in front of you.
Okay.
Boy, my hand hurts.
You stuck your hand in the bacon grease.
So,
What do you-
what's our plan here?
Suppose we need to go through there. So there's just like a tunnel.
Yeah, so across the way you see a door, and yeah, she seems to broke up all of it that you could see in front of you. I mean, there's a bunch of these like frozen chunks of this slime stuff. Some of it is starting to melt.
I see. Well, I suppose if you want to lead the way, maybe we can just tunnel through whatever is in here. Seems like it's the only way we'll get through. Unless anybody else has an idea.
Yeah, I guess we just kind of tunnel through. Yeah.
Well, you kind of been throwing out some frostbites out in front of you, and the frost just seems to settle on the floors and the walls where you think you've pretty much got rid of it all.
Okay, cool. So I walk through the door.
Okay. Yeah. You walk through. You see what you see. Plus a door across from you, right here.
Yeah, Meat's gonna stay pretty close to Manasa. Is the door like still trying to close itself at this point, or is it
It kind of gave up, and
Okay.
it's just staying open now.
Figured that was the case. Okay. Yeah, sticking close to Manasa.
Okay. Nothing happens. So you look out to the north of you, and there seems to be these big holes in the floor, and they just kind of go down to nothingness.
Let's avoid those.
Yeah. So, shall we try to go through the other door?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Right.
The door clicks and swings open.
Meat cautiously goes through it, like bracing for it to possibly close.
It kind of swings back and forth a few times, like it's like gyrating back and forth, like a puppy wagging its tail.
Okay.
Happy to see us.
Directly across from you, you see another lit wall torch, and there seems to be have been a cave-in of some kind, a bunch of rocks, and it goes almost all the way up to the ceiling.
Can I grab the torch from the wall?
Sure.
Over here. I'm gonna drop it in the hole.
Okay.
Watch.
So when you you step up to the edge, the floor suddenly gives way.
Mm.
This last bit where you're standing, I'm gonna draw. Completely collapses.
Oh no.
You guys see Liston fall. Liston, should you like to, you can try to grab the edge and not go over.
It did. I would have let go of the torch. Do I see it fall?
Well, you are falling right now.
Okay. I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna. Yeah. I'm gonna cast. Fly.
You're falling, yeah. You're falling. Oh, you're casting fly.
Yeah.
So you can't cast fly as a reaction. This is what we can do as a reaction.
I'll do feather
You can.
fall, then.
Okay, so you cast Featherfall,
Yeah.
and what would happen if we were going in a turn order is that you would start to fall directly before your next turn,
Okay.
and you would fall 60 feet
Mhm.
as you're looking up, and then you would cast fly.
Yeah. And
Okay.
just watch the torch fall below me. See how far.
Roll a d20 for one when you cast your Featherfall. Okay. So are you missing any first level spell slots? Actually, Featherfall does not cost you a spell slot.
It does not.
It does not.
Okay.
You start Featherfalling and you start descending about the time that you're casting your fly spell. You're looking down at the torch, and the torch pretty much disappears a few feet before you get to the same spot, and you Featherfall speed fall through like a black curtain of nothingness, and it's suddenly very, very bright, and your eyes take a second to readjust as you're starting the incantations and material somatic components, verbal components for your fly spell, and you look around and you look down and you see the torch, and it's falling and falling and falling away from you. You look around. What is this white wispy stuff around you? What is this light source? You look up in the sky and there's these two gigantic yellowish orangish orbs in the sky. It looks like there's two suns. There's a blue sky, suns. You're in the clouds. You look down and you've lost track of the torch, but you look down and miles below you is the earth, is the ground. As you're looking through the clouds, and you see rivers and lakes and streams.
Interesting. About how? So when did this transformation happen? I guess when did I?
It's only about 20 feet down.
Okay, I'm going to fly 20 feet back up and see
Okay.
if I fly into like a portal or something.
You fly. You're like hoping and praying. You fly 20 feet back up, and you pass through a black curtain, and it takes your eyes a second to readjust to the darkness in here.
I can't see.
And you only a split second, because there are lit torches like all over the place.
Okay.
And yeah, you come up and you're looking up at the crumbly ledge that you just fell off of, and yeah, it's kind of weird.
All right, I'm gonna fly back up and land on the ledge.
Okay. And fly only costs you one spell slot as well. I mean, it costs you a third level spell slot, and that's it. You
Okay.
don't have to roll for it.
That's Dosolute, so I don't That's just
Oh.
once per day.
Okay.
Um,
Fair enough.
That was weird. So I point at the the hole in the ground. That's a portal to maybe another plane.
Oh,
Make a history check.
I like those.
It occurs to you that it actually may be a portal to somewhere above Eltergard,
Eltergard.
which is a little bit more southeast than the Stratava has been. It's actually pretty due south from the Marsha Chalimber.
Oh, okay. So it is the prime material plane still.
Yep, and technically still the Sword Coast.
Oh.
Hmm.
Wait, is there two suns? Have I just glossed over this?
There are not two suns
Oh, okay.
everywhere. There are two suns in Eltergard.
Okay.
It is a strange phenomenon that you know a bit about with their 21 history, and we can go over it a little bit more later after I can brush up on exactly what happened. But essentially, as you travel towards Eltergard, second sun starts to appear, and by the time you get over the capital, it is as bright as the normal sun. And it never moves. It stays where it's at, and it is always daytime over El Turiel.
Okay. So I guess I would have scrapped saying that was another plane and just be
Yeah.
like,
So do we have any idea where Liston is at this point?
He flew back up.
I'm
Oh,
back
okay.
on the
He's
ledge.
back with you.
I just told that all to you guys.
Okay. Cool. So I asked Liston, is it somewhere I would have been before?
Not that I know of.
Was there any
I
plants there?
Tell him it was Eltergard. Or,
Was there any
I
like
believe-
trees or big plants?
Yeah, I believe I saw some. It's not like a desert.
you
right?
No, you saw forests,
Okay.
plains.
I ask Liston, are you sure it's a portal, or is this place just concealed in the realm?
Well, it was kind of sudden, the transition. It didn't gradually come on. Yeah, I don't know.
If we got some rope, I mean, we have plenty of rope, right?
Mhm.
Could I go through the portal?
You want to like have somebody hold on to it and you
Yeah.
slide down?
Uh-huh.
You could try it.
I would imagine
I'm
it's a
gonna-
portal. I don't imagine this big fortress is floating miles in the sky.
Probably. I'm gonna make sure I have the ring of spell storing
I
ready
think
to
Meat
go.
has it still, right?
Oh, does he still have it?
I don't think
Okay.
he gave it back after the.
No,
the
I did.
mar- You did?
yeah, I gave her back her portion of rope.
Oh, okay.
I
Okay.
put it in the chat.
'Cause it has featherfall on it.
Oh, the
He-
rope does?
No, Meat's talking about rope. You guys are talking about the ring of spell storing.
Oh,
Did Meat ever give that back to Manasa? Because you borrowed it for the siege on
I don't think he
Sistartisa.
did. I think he might still have that.
I didn't even.
Yeah, I
have
think
that?
Meat had that the whole time he was doing his chief thing during the downtime.
I'm gonna tie the rope around my waist though,
Mhm.
so I'm like double safe.
Yeah.
Like
It's a good
not,
idea.
because I just have to see a tree, right?
Doesn't specify from what distance.
Right. Okay. So basically, I just want to go down far enough to get through the portal, peek at where it is, and
You're
then
like,
Ooh, that's a lot of trees.
yep, and then come back up.
All right. Yeah. So you you do that. Who holds on to the rope?
Who's the strongest person here?
Probably are.
Our girl and me. I don't know if Meat is stronger than I am, but
Can you
We're-
guys hold onto the
We're
rope
both
together?
pretty
Just-
strong.
Yeah, I mean, you
Yeah.
could probably both hold on to the rope together. Like,
My
Yeah.
strength
Yeah.
is 18. I don't
That's
know
a nice
if our
thing
goal
about
is-
rope is that 2 people can grab it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I only need to go down
Really
20 feet.
convenient.
So.
All rope is one long flexible handle.
The thing is also, just so you guys know, Argrol, even though your strength is only a little bit higher than Meat's, even if your guys' strength was the same, you actually can lift and carry twice as much as Meat, because you are considered a large creature when it comes to dragging, lifting, and carrying things.
Oh.
So
He's Lord.
you are
animal.
you're effectively a little bit stronger in that regard.
Meat is just more skilled with
This
like hitting.
Strength is
things.
relative then, because
Yeah,
he's just
it
bigger.
is.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
because like a giant, can have a 24 strength or something like that, but they can carry like 8 times, what a person could. So it's
Okay.
yeah, it scales a little different for how big you are.
Yar.
Okay.
But yeah, so you guys lower Manasa down. She gets a nice, very fresh breath of air,
Yeah.
and
Whew.
it's a little thin. You're up so high, and you
Yep.
you look down and you see a bunch of forests and
They're all on
and
fire because of my torch.
trees. Yeah, he just started a forest fire. Sucks. It's very dry out here. What with the sun always being out.
Yeah, but that torch fell a long time. It probably would have put itself out
Yeah.
before it actually got to the ground.
It was a continuous torch, so it doesn't
Oh,
have
Oh
any
yeah,
heat
it doesn't
anyway.
have heat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
Well, that's good.
yeah, it wouldn't have gone out, but it also wouldn't have burned anything. So
Oh, you lost your continuous torch.
Yeah, yeah. Somebody's gonna be down there and be like, "Who the hell would need a torch in Elder Garden?" Like,
some commoner is gonna be really confused.
it's always
Well,
day.
now that I've seen the trees, I can go find your torch for you at some point.
That was
There's
just
probably
the
going to
one.
be a shrine built with this torch, like the torch from the gods. It fell and it killed former John. That was a sign.
What does if Manasa looks up? What does she see? Does she see like a
Just the rope
floating
disappear into
thing?
nothing.
It does. Yeah, it just disappears into nothing, and there's just sky and cloud and 2 really bright ass suns.
Okay, and then I kind of yank on the rope, like bring me up.
You guys feel her tug twice. You guys pull her up,
Yep.
and Manasa comes up, and has now gained a boon I was not planning on handing out.
Yeah.
Nice.
And you know what? I can always wild shape into a bird and fly up into the portal.
That's
Anytime I
true.
want.
You could have done that too. Yeah.
I didn't, yeah.
I say, listen, this could be a flying building. They used to have those.
Yeah, my
I
rope
am
disappeared
aware.
into nowhere, so it's definitely a portal. Like I looked up once I was down there.
Magic hasn't existed like that for a long time.
This looks like an old building.
I'm not
As I
sure.
point to the collapsed rocks to my left, right?
I mean, there are a lot of ruins and fortresses. Still not as old as Netheril.
All right.
Well, I suggest we press on and watch our footing.
Galvar still likes his idea. Oh, whoops.
Where do you guys go?
I think just this way.
Agree.
There seems to be another door. So, as you walk up to this door, before it are small holes in the floor and in the ceiling and in all 4 corners that of this part of the room. And
Gee,
they
I wonder
all
what could be there.
seem to be angled at the door. The door seems to be a hardwood door with metal bracing, very sturdy, a little bit more sturdy than the rest of the doors in this place. And there's an inscription on the door, on a placard. And it says, "What has 4 letters, sometimes has 9, but never has 5."
It's 4 letters.
And I'm pasting that. There we go.
Letters sometimes has 9, but never.
Listen.
I mean, I would just say
49?
yes. True.
So
Hmm.
I come up to listen. I'm like, I got a riddle for you.
Mm-hmm.
What has 4 letters? Sometimes has 9,
True.
but never has 5.
True. All of these are facts.
Has 9. What does have 4 and never does have 5?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, what has 4 letters,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes has 9, and never has 5?
Yes. What are we asking? I'm confused.
This is
8 int.
so what do we need what do we need to do now? We figured out the riddle.
Oh,
What did we figure out?
There's this inscription is on the door.
Is there anything else on the door?
Nope. Just the metal bracing that makes up the structural part of the door.
Say the response to it, like
yes. I put my hand on
Door has 4 letters. That's what I say.
Door has 4 letters.
Uh-huh.
You say that to the door.
Uh-huh.
Doesn't seem to do anything.
Open.
It doesn't do anything.
Ah.
I repeat what Listen told me, and I say yes.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything.
The word 5 has 4 letters.
Is there a place for a key?
There
Oh yeah, we did get that key thing earlier.
does appear to be a place for a key.
Can I try to insert my invisible key?
Okay. As you walk up to the door,
Uh-huh.
it opens.
Okay.
What? What? I'm confused.
I like I don't know. I have 8 int. Like I can tell what Josh is telling me, but it's... That's a pretty good
Yes?
one. I like that.
What's
yes.
the answer?
Are you asking me a question right now? You're telling me things I already know.
You walk into this room and there is
Oh, god damn it.
a bit of a trough of some kind. It's like a wash basin, actually. And it seems to be pretty decorative. It seems like a place that one would like wash their hands or feet before going into like a holy place.
Okay.
And at the bottom of this basin is another stand like the one you found with the invisible key. And this one has a happy-looking little knoll cub, visible this time, standing on the stand.
I mean, we still have water walk. It hasn't been an hour, right?
It's true.
So we could walk across this to examine the knoll.
Yeah, you could.
I closely examine the knoll. What kind of
So yeah, it's down at the bottom of this basin, which would be easy enough to grab. It's only a couple feet down. But yeah, it looks like a happy little knoll trophy.
Does it look like? Because I mean, the last thing I found in the water was like keyish. Does it look like it could do anything? Key or?
It doesn't. No, it just looks like a kind of just a little statue. The base of both of them are identical.
I try putting, or I give it. I talk to Galavar and maybe we try putting them together.
Yeah, put them in.
Okay, so you reach down and grab it.
Yeah.
Okay. So you reach down and you grab it, and you pull your hand up, and
Your hand's gone.
yeah, it's just came off.
Can fix that.
And it was your red one too. Darn.
I'll just rejuvenate it.
Oh, yeah, that's true. You could just do that.
Can always just get my hand back.
Handgun is tragic. La-di-la magic. And then
The verbal components to that spell.
Yeah, you put the bases together, like you clack them together, and they make a pretty satisfying clacking sound. Much like if you took two halves of coconuts and banged them together.
Okay.
Okay.
They're not coconuts, they're horses.
Right.
It doesn't combine or anything. So
Just banging them together.
I give
No, I'm not.
Anyway,
Did you get coconuts?
so does it do anything other than make a satisfying horse noise?
Yeah, it doesn't do anything.
Okay. Well, we'll take it with us, I guess. Do we see any other doors?
No, there was just that collapsed debris in that hallway.
Okay, give me a sec. Jesus.
Watch your hits.
Seriously, Abigail? You are
So what are you guys gonna do?
really
um,
annoying noisemaker. Seriously.
I would say just walk back into the boulders in the collapsed area.
All right. Yeah, you can see a little bit of light peeking up over the top.
Argyle, do you think you could
How
carry these?
how bad is the cave in? Could I try to like clear the rocks? Like
Yeah, for you it wouldn't be much of an effort. Everybody else looks on impressively as you heft these small boulders out of the way. And every once in a while, a couple of them come rolling down, and you gotta watch your toesies, so they don't get smooshed. But you're able to clear away a good portion of it, and now you think you can climb up over top if you wanted to.
cool. Eh, eh, eh.
There you go.
Oh,
And you see there's a big pillar in the middle of the room. Big square pillar that just juts straight out of the floor. And there is an altar of some kind.
Guess I go up and over the boulders with them.
Okay. And this altar has a couple steps leading up to it. And it seems to have 3 depressions in the altar. Circular depressions that are about 3 inches in diameter.
Now that he's through, can we get through or?
Yeah.
Do the impressions well, you said they were circular, right? Do they look like the same size as the two pieces we already have?
Yep. They are the same size.
Okay. We look around the chamber. Do we see any other piece?
You
The
don't.
third piece. We need to find the third piece, guys.
Oh no. I just thought of something and I don't like it.
Alright. I'm sorry, I was distracted.
There's one room we haven't checked.
Check.
What do you mean?
The spiders.
So we think there may be a thing in there we need?
What do you know about face spiders?
Um, well, I know they're not really easy to deal with when you can't go into the ethereal. But if we need to go into that room, I may be able to just run in real quick and then leave really fast.
What we need to do is find the one piece.
I'm gonna give my piece over to Manasa.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, I guess someone can come with me, or I mean, I guess, but I think it'd be easier if we tried not to just deal with them, and I run in and just leave really quick.
Do you want to have like a rope tied to your waist so we can pull you out quickly if something happens?
If I go into the ethereal, that rope isn't gonna do much.
Okay, it won't matter.
It'll just fall to the ground, unfortunately.
Pull him out. We just pull a rope out. Like, ah, shit.
Oh, okay.
I guess I'll. Well, I guess I'll start heading back. If somebody wants to come with, I can.
Yeah, I will head back with you just outside the door.
All right. So you want me to take you all over there? I could just kind of.
Yeah.
Take
Yeah,
back.
might as well. I don't
Everybody-
think any of us
Okay.
want to be alone in this place.
Yeah, that is probably very true.
I would suggest to the team to wait like at this door, since I know that's kind of where the plane ends for the most part.
So one thing you would know about phase spiders is they can go back and forth.
Mhm.
You also see, you can see kind of into the ethereal through this door.
Right.
And this webbing seems to be, because you can't see into the material side of it because the door's closed. But this webbing seems to be phasing in and out from the material to the ethereal.
That's weird. Okay, I can do a couple of things here, I think. First, I want to use my ring of X-ray vision again to look into there to see if I can maybe spot the object.
Okay. This is the second time you've used it, right?
So I'll make a con saving throw.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, I get a point of exhaustion.
All right. You do not see it from where you're standing.
Okay.
You see that there is a door directly across from you, and that the hallway leads to your right, and it leads to your left.
Oh, so it's like another large room.
Yeah, and it seems to be about 20 feet wide.
Um, 20 feet wide. Okay. I relay that to these guys. Can I just get in and get out? That's my question right now. So it wasn't a small room like I thought it was. Turns out it is a larger room that may require searching, which means we may have to deal with the spiders. But you can only hit them when they're not phased into ethereal, unless you have some sort of magic that hits both sides of the plane.
Are you able to detect when they're going to shift?
Do they?
They can do it pretty quick.
Do they?
There's not really any like tell.
Okay.
So like detect magic or anything wouldn't.
Yeah.
So we just have to be careful.
Yeah. Can they be invisible as well, or no? Is that an additional thing they can do?
As far as you've seen, they can just kind of bounce between the two planes.
Okay. So I can point them out where they're at the moment, but yeah. What do I know about their webbing?
The webbing, it's very much similar to normal spiders. This behavior where you see this webbing kind of phasing back and forth between the two planes is something you've never seen before.
Oh. I'll relay that as well. How many spiders have I seen so far? Just a few? But obviously there could be more, probably.
Yeah, you think there's probably more than you've seen, possibly, but you see 4.
Okay. Well, do we want to just fight them, or do we want to try to do something a little different?
So would protection from good and evil, it says one willing creature I touch is protected against certain types of creatures. Would that include from another plane? Or like could I make it spiders?
See. It doesn't say.
It says aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and the undead.
So no.
No.
They're just kind of creatures. I don't know if they're evil or good.
I thought they were fae spiders, or is that like different?
They are not considered fae.
Okay. Just spiders that existed in the Feywild or something.
Yeah.
Okay, so we just gotta go in there.
Kill these.
Do a lot of damage while it's in the current plane, because it'll kind of shift in between, but it can only do once, if that makes sense. Like, it has to come in to attack you, and then it takes a moment to go back. I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong there, DM.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
So, in order to kill these spiders and probably destroy their webbing, what's the best? Like fire would be good, right? Or
they're very much like normal spider webs. Fire, Galavar would know, is very effective against spider webs.
okay, I am going to conjure an elemental, a fire elemental.
Ooh.
I haven't seen that before.
I like that. Look, DM.
Neat. All right. So yeah, that's a new spell. That's from Tasha's.
Alright, I'm going to cast See Invisibility.
Thanks again for that book, by the way.
Hope you like it. Let's see. Okay, so list in your casting See Invisibility.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't have any 5 level spells left, so I have to cast this at level 7.
At higher levels, challenge rating increases for 1 for each slot above 5th.
Yes. So, all right. Roll a d20. Listen, your sea invisibility took 2 second levels.
Yeah.
Spell slots. So
So if I have a 7th and 8th level left, can we just say I casted it? Well, can it be an 8th level spell, or does it? I mean, it's fine if I have to just get rid of my 7th.
do you have a 6th level left?
No.
Then yes, it takes out your 8th level.
Right. But I'm saying, if it's going to take out my 8th level anyway, can I say I cast it at 8th level, and it takes out my 8th and 7th level?
Well, it's a little metagamey because you already said
I
that you
already
were
said
casting it
7.
at 7th.
All right, that's fine.
Wow. Okay, 7th level. Let me pull up the stats for that.
It can be a challenge rating 7, right?
Yeah.
That-
I gotta, but it's got stats and stuff, so
Right. Yeah.
I guess eventually I could program all that into character sheets that you could just use when you summon them. All right.
Okay, wait. So it says I have to have a 10-foot cube of that element. So I'd have to start a bonfire. Can I do that?
I'm sorry, is this summon elemental or conjure elemental?
Conjure elemental.
Oh. Oh, this is your okay. Okay, never mind. That's why it looks weird. Okay, that wasn't the spell I thought it was. I thought it was summon elemental you're doing. So you need a 10-foot.
I mean, there's plenty of torches. We have fire in here. I would just need to
Yeah, but it's
light some
magic
demon
fire.
ichor on fire or
I'm
something.
not sure that fire would work.
Would demon ichor light on fire? Would it be flammable?
Well, these torches aren't actual fire.
Yeah.
But the ones on the wall are, right?
No, those are the magic ones I was talking about.
Yeah, so those actually are not putting off any heat. They did at one point put off some heat, but as of right now, they are not.
Okay, but I would have a flint
Sure.
in my bag.
Yeah, you're just talking about using materials around you to build a bonfire.
Yes.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, yeah. So I build a 10-foot bonfire, I light it on fire with my flint, and then I conjure an elemental from it.
Sounds good.
You're not able to make an acid elemental, are you?
The conjuring, it says fire, earth, water, or air.
Ah,
Yeah.
that would have been metal. Okay,
No, a metal elemental is a golem.
I meant metaphorically.
Metaphorically?
God.
Shut
I
the
knew you were
hell
gonna do that. I was waiting for it.
All right, so you make an elemental. Use a 7th level. When you use 6th level or higher, challenge rating increases by 1 for each slot above 5th. So
Yeah, so normally it would be a rating
So-
5,
you need a
Elemental.
7.
so a rating 7 elemental.
Okay. I don't really know how to do that, so I'm just gonna give them some extra hit points and +1 to their, or yeah, +2 to their attack and damage rolls.
Cool. I'll take it.
Yeah. So bursting forth from this bonfire, this fire just seems to get bigger and bigger, suddenly swelling up to encompass a 10 by 10 foot square and then swirls, and you see like tendrils of flames start to form, and in somewhat of a weird fire-like dance, as it kind of just waves around, and it settles and burns, and you can feel the heat coming off of it, no longer burning the materials around it, just sustaining its own energy, and it awaits your command.
I
My
move out of the way of the
command
door.
is to destroy spider webs and spiders.
Okay. Yeah, so it says obeys any verbal commands you issue to it.
Are we gonna have to
It
fight this
looks-
thing after it does your command?
It looks
If-
around.
If I lose concentration, we will have to fight it, yes.
Okay, so you need to stay in the back.
Yes, don't let me get hit.
Yeah, Gallowar, keep an eye on her. Make sure nothing gets close to her without us knowing about it.
Wacky, wavy, inflatable DM, man.
She's lost concentration. Unbeknownst to everybody, this thing now sees spiders on our faces. It is proceeding to apply the smack.
So, do you open the spider door? Because right now it's looking around for webs, and it doesn't see any.
I don't necessarily want to be but I say tell someone else to open the spider door. I want to stay back. Like I said, I don't want to get hit and lose concentration.
I guess I'll go and touch the spider door.
Somebody
Spider.
open the spider door.
I'm opening the spider door.
I was gonna say I
Alright.
could do it and teleport out of the way, but
So who's doing it?
Meat is.
Me, you go to open the door, and I need you to make another strength check, because the door does not want to let you in the room.
Ah, it's got sticky on it. Oh, I clicked the wrong one. That's a 24.
22?
22?
Got it.
22, yeah, 22.
You are able to open the door, and you see this room full of phasing in and out spider webs, and the fire elemental enters the room.
Alright, I'm gonna let go of the door and immediately run back here. He's like, eh.
Does the door
It's like
close?
high
Behind the
pitched
fire elemental?
Yeah, so the door, the fire elemental runs in the room, and you hear, and there's crackling and fire, and the door actually at this point refuses to stay closed. The door actually opens, and it kind of opens as far as it can get away from the room that is on fire now. There's like just flames like shooting out into the hallway as like spider webs like kind of materialize and then instantly combust into flames, and you just feel all the heat coming off of this out of this room, and you see like skittering around, actually trying to fight off this fire elemental, which is like wrecking their room. You see a few of these huge horse-sized blue and white spiders. I'll pop one in here for you so you can see.
Is Meat the only one with a full view of this? Because he's just pressed against the wall far away from the door, just staring straight in.
Yeah, maybe you might be the only one that sees this gigantic horse-sized spider, like, and then just like, and it like bites the fire elemental, and the fire elemental like backhands it, and it like burns. You see like the hairs on its leg go like that, and it goes like crawling up the wall, and you see it, and it just disappears again. And yeah, this fire elemental just like at one point it just kind of like comes back around, and it just settles down, and it just starts kind of searching the room back and forth, and you don't hear anything. Just the slow cackling of the fire elemental.
I'll
Uh, Galavar, do we see any more spiders?
Yeah, I was gonna enter the room kind of behind it
Spider check.
and look around to see if there's anything that's not coming to the material or this plane.
Yeah, so you step in the room and all the spiders, you can see them. They're all watching you.
Ah, jeez.
Actually, I take that back. They're not watching you, but what they're doing is they're skittering around. A few of them look a little burnt. But you see about 8 of them. And some of them start building more web. And
Huh.
they just like stringing web, kind of just making like swaths of it, and then that web will just and phase into the material plane, and the fire elemental turns and just like runs over in there and just kind of waves at it, and then it combusts, and then it just kind of like every once in a while runs back and forth, and the spiders look like they're waiting for the web to come back to the ethereal plane, but it doesn't. So they move a bit and they start building more web. And go ahead and make a well, yeah, so this room is super smoky now.
Mm-hmm.
It's hot. It smells kind of terrible. And you see these spiders. You can kind of, as you like, you feel like if you moved through here, you could kind of avoid where they're building the webs, because you can see them. What do you do?
I yell back in the hallway. Hey, stay out there. I'm gonna walk with the elemental to avoid the spiders.
I'm gonna
I
walk
did-
in
I-
with them. What?
I command
Uh-oh.
the elemental to continue to kill spiders and spider webs, but also protect Galavar and Liston.
It looks at
Just-
those two and it just kind of like,
So I say, listen, you should stay out there because you can't see them.
I can see
Um,
them though.
Is it
Not
possible
when
to
they're in
attach
another plane.
flamethrowers?
Yeah, I
to
can see
evacuate
into
an
the
inflatable
ethereal.
uncoiling tube in?
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Oh,
You cast a spell too, right?
I didn't realize that allowed you to see in the through.
Yeah.
All right. Never mind.
Galavar, you see a spider has subsequently moved to Liston space and is building a web.
Okay.
Okay, I would
Liston should see this
avoid
too,
it.
then.
Yeah.
Can you see into the ethereal plane?
Yeah, it says that in the spell. Right, I
And see
posted it.
invisibility?
It says, and you can
Yeah,
see
it-
into the ethereal plane. Ethereal creatures and objects appear ghostly and translucent.
Shit, I didn't know that. Okay, cool. Wow, that spell is a lot better than I thought it was. Okay. Yeah, you see it like starting to build a web, and you like instinctively this is kind of weird for you because you haven't done it nearly as much as Galavar, who sees this like basically all the time, but this thing doesn't seem to know you're there, but it's just like building a web, and you just kind of like step through it.
Get out of
And-
its path.
Yeah.
And then a web appears, and the fire elemental looks in your direction and just kind of towards you. It tries its best to avoid you, but it gets real hot there for a second as it burns away the web.
I would like to search for the potential object.
I would like to do the same.
And
That's a good
both of you roll perception checks
Okay.
or investigation.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
22.
28.
Oh, nice.
Did I mention that it was smoky?
You did. Yes.
Alright, so 27.
Still 22.
Oh yeah, right. Okay. So you both notice over in the corner, at the top right of the corner, there is a little statue.
I'll just walk over, grab it.
I'll be on the lookout.
Okay.
I'm not gonna move over with him, but I'll definitely be like on the lookout for other things.
Yeah. You retrieve the statue. It looks like it's about the same size. So the base is the exact same. The statue is about the same size as the Knoll Cub, but it is a horrific-looking demon that has been chained to the floor by both of its wrists.
Oh.
The statue is?
Yes.
Creepy.
Okay. I bring it back out.
Okay.
Do I notice anything
Right.
else in the room of importance, or is it just spiderweb at this point?
It's pretty much just spiderweb.
Okay.
You
I'll
do
take a
see.
look down here, though.
Okay. You do see a bunch of rat bones
Hmm.
Okay.
Well, I imagine the spiders eat rats.
as the glyph you didn't see earlier, but Galavar did, produces another rat.
Okay. And then nothing
And
down
then-
here besides the door at the end.
Yep, that's pretty much it.
Okay.
I shout through the door, "You can stop attacking spiders and webs and follow us now."
And the fire elemental follows you. I will give you control of it. So you should be able to move the fire elemental now.
Does it just?
You'll stick around for an hour.
Oh, okay, good.
I hold up the statue and I ask Argyle if this thing happens to look familiar.
I don't know. Does it look familiar to Argyle?
Not really.
Mm.
It looks pretty it looks like a pretty generic like demon, you know, big horns on the head, spinities and big sharp teeth, claws.
No, Galavar, I've never seen this.
Interesting. All right. Well, I guess that should do it for us, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, let's go back to that altar place.
I would like to fast travel to the altar.
Okay.
Same.
You cannot fast travel while there's enemies nearby.
Son of a bitch! Where is it? Where's the mud crab?
Well, I was referring to the giant phase spiders that were 10 feet away from you.
Did the elemental not fast travel with us?
They did.
Oh, I just don't.
It always takes a little
Oh.
bit. You know, you fast travel, you look around, where the hell's my summon, and then it kind of runs out of the trees. Yeah.
Sprinting down a mountain, and you're like, how the fuck? Where did you come from?
Although the Skyrim music is playing and everything. It's just so fitting that it would just run down the hill like maybe I ran down the hill, I guess.
That's Oblivion music.
Oh, my bad.
How dare.
Elder Scrolls. All right. What do you do?
What kind of do we see anything other than these indentations like that would signify an order or a position that these need
Or
to
what
be
it
placed?
There.
Do you want me to do kind of an investigation or something?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll
Okay.
assist her in this.
Okay.
So she.
Investigation or perception or either?
I'm gonna
Do an
my,
investigation.
Investigation.
Yeah, you can both do an investigation.
That plus 10
Yeah.
looks really nice.
Yeah.
The flat areas where the indentations are have a very faint symbol. It's almost like it's the same exact color, it's just a little glossier. And there's a
Like the
There's a- like a-
potentate glyph?
like a demon face on the left, and in the middle there's a key, and then there's like a smiley face. Just a smiley face.
So we do it in that order. The middle one will put the key. We'll put the smiley face in the knoll, and we'll put the demon with the demon.
Yeah, and as you put them down, they kind of like magnetize and like click, and they'll make like just a micro adjustment to like perfectly center, perfectly facing. The key one is kind of hard because you put it down and it actually spins like a quarter turn, and then settles, and you hear it. And the pillar behind you starts to come down from the wall, and actually continues going down into the floor, and it actually starts to split, and it makes steps that lead down.
I guess we're going down.
I'm not gonna lie, whenever I looked up at your camera while you were moving your hands, it was trying to focus on between you and your hands, and it was causing that open door in the background to look like some.
It look like what?
Joe cut out. Oh,
Uh-oh.
Joe's still there.
Open door in the background. We don't have an open door.
It's that.
You're talking about the
Oh.
closet, I think.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I get it.
Uh-oh, what? Oh, you're back.
Yeah, we lost connection.
Weird. No, I was still here. Only you left.
Oh, I lost connection. Cool.
Uh-oh.
Did you say it looked like some? What was it?
It looked like some eldritch horror was in that room because
that one light
well,
right
the shelf,
there
the
looks like a
shelves kept
fucking
moving.
eye. It
Yeah.
keeps catching my eye, and I keep being like, like I swear I see like
Yeah, there's like a shiny.
teeth and like an eye,
Yeah.
like it's watching me.
So I was watching what you're doing, but then as your hands were moving, it was focusing and unfocusing on that, and it kept getting blurry and sharper. And I'm like, what is that? What the hell's going on back there?
Yeah.
That was
Uh,
weird.
I can also do this. Watch this. Watch this. And now you can't see anything but my hands,
Whoa.
Darkness.
imprisoning me. All that I see, absolute horror.
Alright.
So yeah, now you have a stairwell that leads down.
Cool.
Okay. Well,
Beefy boys first.
Yeah.
thank you for noticing.
I'm not gonna go first
I'm gonna
because
start to
again,
go.
I don't want to lose concentration. So
How about Flame Bro goes first? Maybe
Yeah,
Flame
yeah,
Bro
yeah,
should
yeah.
go first.
go down the stairs, Flame Bro.
Our moving torch.
He heads down the stairs, and he gets down to the bottom of the stairs, and he stops.
Okay.
He probably can't talk to me, can he?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Speak.
You speak Infernal? I feel like this
I
thing's
feel like I have a decent amount of languages. Let's see, Druidic, Undercommon, Elvish, Draconic, and Primordial.
You can talk to it.
Oh yeah,
I
Primordial.
can.
Yeah.
Primordial.
It hisses and sputters, and you can actually understand it as it talks, and it basically asks like, "What do you desire of me now?"
I ask it what it sees down there.
I see but a hallway, an opening, and a light at the end of the tunnel.
He's just looking back and forth
The
between the
hand
fire
movements
and
really
alpha.
make it.
You can hear that thing?
I didn't think I would enjoy the webcam this much, but I love it.
So I tell them there's a hallway and there's a light at the end of the hallway, but there's we don't see any people down there, so I think it's safe to go down, and carefully, of course, because any traps or anything.
Why is your
Yeah,
elementals like belly dancing all the time? I'm very.
Its voice also like cracks like a fire.
It's not picking any
not
of that
picking
up.
up. Not
Yep.
quite. I think your Discord volume might be.
Oh no, it's because Discord it has like a built-in noise
screening it
canceling
out.
thing. Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
Nah, it's decided
Damn.
it's noise, and it won't let it happen.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's keying your mic, but nothing's coming through.
I
That's
was-
the problem.
I was. Oh, there it
Oh.
is.
There it is.
I was.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
You see, if you talk while it's happening, it'll pick it up.
I'm so happy I'm getting ASMR in the middle of my D&D session.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Me'll follow really close behind the elemental then from here on out. Just
All right.
sticking with it.
Yeah, it's strange. You get down to the end of this the stairs, and there's just a long, just square hallway, and as it heads out, you're just seeing light, bright light coming through, and you see a rainbow of colors.
Oh shit!
And
It's
as
light at
you-
the end of the tunnel.
You come toward the end of the tunnel and a bridge. You see sky and cloud. It's almost like Liston and Manasa, what you saw when you went out the bottom, but you are standing on this multicolored rainbow-like bridge made of it looks like precious metals and gemstones and colored glass.
What is
Could it
that
be
bridge
considered a
called
rainbow
from...
road?
Rainbow Road. Yeah.
No, from Thor, the underworld. The
Rainbow Bridge.
Oh, the.
Oh,
Is that what it's called?
was it just called the Rainbow Bridge? Or
So it was there was a name for it in
There's-
Thor.
The Bifrost was the thing that
Bifrost.
teleported
Yeah,
them.
the Bifrost.
Yeah, that's it. It's the Rainbow Bridge. It's
Oh, is it?
yeah. I think that's
Heimdall, open the Bifrost.
Wait, does this appear to be in the same plane that they were at previously, or is
it is hard to tell. Actually, this does appear to be different. It is like a sky, but there is only one sun. Actually, there is no sun. It is just bright. There's just light.
Interesting. So there's like no
And-
shadows or anything that we could see, like where the light is projecting from, I guess.
Not really. No, it's just light everywhere. It just there is pretty much no shadow. And in the middle there is like a platform dais that just raised up about a foot, and you see this in the middle of this like area that is surrounded by these angelic looking statues that are good 100 feet tall.
Hmm.
Oh wow.
And you also, because you're thinking about it and you're looking for it and you're inquiring about planes, you realize that there is no ethereal plane again.
Hmm.
There is none. Okay.
Yeah.
Do we still get anything with my sea invisibility?
You don't see anything at the moment.
Okay.
He's confused. He thinks his magic turned off.
Why isn't this thing working?
No magic here.
Okay.
my special eyes aren't working.
Yes. Go across the bridge.
Yes.
I guess you
Okay.
can move it.
It's
What was
tricky
that?
when- I was gonna say when you talk in that voice, I could see you chatting, but I don't hear anything coming.
You don't
from
hear
you.
anything.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Discord
it's
is
coming.
deciding it's not like
It-
like voice.
Right.
Well, I guess I could hear it because I'm in the same room. So.
Yeah, you can't understand it anyway.
Yeah. Only I
She
can understand
can.
it.
Yeah, butt out.
I'm the only one that needs to hear him when he's speaking for the fire elemental.
I'm sorry. Do you speak fireplace? No.
Maybe.
Oh.
No, I don't speak fireplace. I just speak dumpster fire.
Oh, whoa.
It's like slang.
Who is this guy?
Oh.
Hello. Oh, whoops.
He is fairly large, extremely muscular, and he's holding a big sword. And he says for you to halt.
You can halt. I tell my fire emote.
Very well. Let's see. You are not permitted beyond this point.
What is this point? Where are we?
It is a plane that I have been summoned to protect that which lies beyond.
What lies beyond?
I am not at liberty to say, nor do I even know. But you who ally yourselves with evil beings will not pass.
But
Wait.
him? And I point to my fire elemental.
No, that one is of a neutral alignment.
Evil being.
You have all consorted with devil. And this
Right.
one in particular, he points at Galavar, is as close to a fiend as one can get without actually being one. Truly a cursed soul, as if it were steeped in the waters of hell and tarnished with demonic ichor.
What did you do?
Ah, this is awkward. Must be a mistake.
Damn, dude, he really doesn't like you.
Bill and the rest of you have made a deal with the devil, except for the
Liston.
one with the instrument.
So can Liston go past?
Wait, what?
We made a deal with the devil at the in the woods when we were
Oh
trying to-
god damn it. I forgot about that and I punched him in the nuts.
we gave him
I-
part of our soul.
I don't think I need to go past. I wouldn't really make sense for me to go alone without the group. I'm not sure what's on the other side.
You're not permitted either way. I have seen what company you keep.
So there's
So-
no way for us to convince you verbally.
There is no convincing. I am obligated by contract.
Wait, contract with who?
I'm not at liberty to say. In
So this-
fact, I may have said too much already.
I want to speak to your manager.
Is it?
Then
is
go
it,
back the way you came.
Is it Anzin?
So this is not your plane of your home plane of existence?
Anson.
This is not where I normally reside. No, I have been summoned here for this purpose that I have agreed to.
Did Anzin summon you?
No way.
What?
Did you?
What?
I don't know if Liz actually.
just-
Did you do that? Oh my god!
Oh.
Oh my god.
Everybody roll for initiative.
Yes. Oh my god.
I love this.
Oh
Did
no.
okay? Did he before?
Wait, what
Did
happened?
he answer the question about Anzin before we go on?
He didn't have a chance.
Oh, okay. So Manasa just cast banishment.
Oh,
Okay, hold on. Is banishment concentration?
It
is.
It is
Oh,
the
so that would.
so the fireman.
So your fire elemental is gone.
Okay.
He disappears. And
Actually,
he's gone.
when I lose concentration, he doesn't disappear. He just starts attacking us.
oh no. What? The concentration is broken. The elemental doesn't.
We have
my-
9 minutes.
Oh.
This is where it ends.
Why didn't you dismiss it first? Oh.
I didn't. I forgot about it.
Oh no!
It was her first time using the spell, so she's just like, oh shit, wait, oh no!
Oh my god! This just went from bad to worse so quick.
Oh
So
yeah.
wait,
Yeah, this guy's probably got like
did he
legendary
succeed on a
resistances and
charisma
shit.
saving throw?
What's that?
Like, did he succeed on a charisma saving throw? Is that why he's not banished?
You will. Okay, technically. So, okay. No combat happens out of initiative order, right?
Right.
You start using you pick up your staff and you start swinging it at him. Combat starts. On your turn, if you still want to use banishment, you can use banishment.
Okay.
See, you
So she-
attempt.
So does
there.
the concentration drop as soon as she starts casting the spell, or after it's already cast?
It is as soon as she starts casting, so technically it hasn't dropped yet.
Okay.
So you
Um,
could still dismiss it beforehand.
Yeah, so I gotta dismiss my
Oh,
all right, so let's see.
my elemental.
Damn, damn, man.
We finally get TPK'd. This was the one. Ronnie was so excited when that happened.
So,
God.
where does it say you can dismiss it?
Oh, actually, I don't know.
Oh
Let's see.
god.
It obeys any verbal commands that you issue it. If you don't issue any commands, it defends itself. Otherwise, takes no action. If your concentration is broken, the elemental doesn't disappear. Instead, you lose control of the elemental. It becomes hostile towards you and your companions, and it might attack. An
Well, this
uncontrolled elemental can't be dismissed by you. But that makes it sound like a controlled one can be dismissed.
It does.
What if you just gave it a command to go negotiate for us to pass? By any means necessary.
Well, unfortunately, the time for that has passed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like.
I feel like
Yeah.
if it was right next to that, it would just attack whatever it's next to. It wouldn't necessarily like. It sounds like once it's no longer in my control,
Just kind of
it
crazy.
just kind of goes crazy and attacks everything.
Yeah.
So if I sent it right next to this guy and then broke concentration,
Okay. All right. I'll let you do that. Let's see. Let me roll for this guy.
I have a
nope.
point of exhaustion still, by the way.
Yeah, and I don't
Okay.
have like half my spells.
I was hoping we could take a short rest. I was gonna ask if he didn't mind if we did that here, but
Or a long one, you know.
something's
at some point.
happened.
Yeah.
if banishment works though, this won't be very long.
Yeah, if it works.
I'd point out to everybody, remember that talking is a free action during your turn, so you can still ask the thing questions while shit's going on if it's willing to speak.
Big.
I mean,
Can
we're
you
also.
dispel a summon? Like, could Liston do that if you wanted to? Just future reference.
Hmm.
Well, once it's. I think.
I definitely.
I
Could,
feel like the
spell.
nature of the spell is that as soon as the spell ends,
I feel like
the
I could drop her
elemental is
concentration.
just there.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's just
Yeah.
a creature there now.
Mhm.
So if anything, the spell is a control of it.
Yeah.
Like it
necessarily
brings
the-
it and controls it, and then as
Yeah.
soon as the spell's gone, the creature's just there for another
Yeah, it's just
minute.
off the damn leash.
Yeah. It disappears an hour after I summon it. So
I mean,
I was just thinking.
The other
if you could
thing
dispel
is-
the commands.
the other thing is, we're not that far from the entrance, and I don't think did the palisade
Thing will follow
close
us?
after us? After we went in? I can't remember.
Oh. You mean the
The
portcullis?
portcullis. What did I say?
It
yeah.
did not. No.
Okay, so
It
I mean,
stayed
like,
open.
we could, if we really needed a long rest, we could walk back and walk back here. But
This is such a cool looking map.
yeah,
It is a dope map. Yeah.
I've never. Yeah, Liston's freaking out. He's never seen anything like this.
It is very cool. Oh wow, he rolled really high.
Good.
So,
Yeah.
and that is where we will pick up next week.
Oh shit.
Shouldn't have made a deal with the devil.
Wait,
Hey, at least I punched him in the nuts.
Yeah, you did punch the devil in the nuts. We had
Like,
to if we
a
wanted to like save the whole Lurkwood.
I'm so mad,
And
Ronnie. You
the
gave me
whole
a spell that I
planet.
can't use because I didn't take it.
What was it?
Earthbind. I think that would have been really cool if some things happen.
Earthbind is a pretty cool spell. The one problem with Earthbind is that all the things I would want to use it on either have legendary resistance or high strength or both. And, no good for Earthbind.
Yeah.
But, some things it would be good for. Does anyone know that they can't make it next week?
Let's see. The 3rd.
It's,
I should be
I
good.
am
Okay.
good.
Okay. I'll let you know if that changes.
Okay. Max and Joe?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, we're good.
Sweet.
I feel like my heart just went to a climax, and we're just like, all right.
All right, bye.
Now you're not gonna sleep.
I have to know.
Man, I was looking forward to this fight too.
I had a great time with the fucking elemental in the spider room. Just
Yeah, that was pretty crazy too.
all right,
It's
go
like-
in there, kill spiders and burn webs.
There was a part of me that I was like, okay, she might firewall the room, and I was like, I was kind of prepared for that. And then she's like, I'm gonna summon a fire elemental. I'm like, neat. that's cool.
It's one of those things when you have a challenging room and then the one of the characters pulls something out of their ass that's really cool and you're like you just throw the plans out the window. You're like, all right, cool, this is what's happening now.
I guess. No, this has been going really good. I've been really happy with how this thing's been going.
Mm-hmm.
But
Face bump.
yes. Well, thanks for coming, everybody. That was fun.
Hell yeah.
Man, you guys did do some stuff I didn't expect. Like, I didn't expect. I figured somebody might fall through the floor, but not somebody who could feather fall and then fly out of it. And then, Manasa, like, oh, cool, I can find a new spot to,
Tree 2.
to tree to.
Yeah, I can now as well. I'll just teleport to the torch. Oh wait, no, I have to
And
take
then-
the object with me, I think, right? From that spot? I can't remember how teleport works, but...
Yeah, I mean, you're familiar with... No, I'm not familiar. You've seen it now, so it's like one spot up.
Gotcha.
But yeah. You should have captured some cloud in a vial,
Oh,
and then you could teleport to that. And then skydive down, like...
On the way.
and then just,
Mission Impossible style.
yeah, before 600 feet before you hit the bottom, you feather fall, and then you're good.
Manasa
Well,
gets so graphic.
you've seen it, so now I guess if I bring you some grass from the area, if I go there,
Oh.
Or rock.
or a rock or something, yeah.
Everybody's just gonna have labeled vials inside their shirt, so just pull open their coat and they're like, all right, this one, and you just gone.
Unexpected consequences. Were you gonna say something earlier there?
I was just saying that you're about as fiend as they come, I guess. Wonder what that was.
Yeah, I don't know.
You are you.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you?
Did we just find the BBEG?
No.
Was with you the whole time. Yeah, I'm glad you guys figured out the running backward portion. Like puzzles are always like, I don't know how this is gonna go. And I actually threw
What was
two
the
of them at
thing
you.
with the door? Was the
It was an anti-puzzle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it wasn't anything. Like it was there to make you think there was a puzzle.
Yes.
Nice.
Do you
I
mean
appreciate
the
it.
the slime door?
No,
or
the one that said what has 4 words sometimes has
Yeah.
9
Oh.
and
Right.
never
Yeah.
has
Right.
5.
Yeah.
I loved Liston's response to that when Galvar came up to
Yes.
ask him.
Yes.
I had to sit here because I was like, all right, I have 8 int. I won't know what that means.
Like everybody
I have
was
to wait for
well, I
somebody
just
else
love
to-
that everybody was thinking it in a riddle sense, and I think like Liston with 20 int was just like, you're telling me all true things. I'm confused. What's going on?
Specifically left off a question mark.
Yeah.
There was no question
Yeah,
mark,
that
and that was on purpose.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't a question. It was just a statement.
That was really funny.
And yeah. And then there's the large gelatinous cube
Mm-hmm.
that was just stuck up against the door.
That I frostbite it away.
Just chilling.
Yeah.
Just chilling.
Oh, man.
I'm so glad I didn't do the thing that I had intended to do originally. I was about to just be like, oh, maybe it's like a force field and it's just pushing us out. So I'll let this door, like I'll just let go of the door and let it force me through it. So I'll go into the next room through this thing that's trying to keep me out. I would have fully submersed myself in the slime
And the
room.
gelatinous cube.
And then I was like, wait, I'm gonna test this first. Argo, hold on to me. I stuck my arm in. I was like, oh no!
No, that was a great session. I loved it.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I procrastinated forever. I don't think I started working on this until like a couple days before we came back. Like I had that whole time when we were doing, Team Ticklecorn, and yeah.
Well, it doesn't show.
Well, I'm glad because yeah. No, I mean it's been going really good.
Oh, see, you're doing the thing where you were writing your essay the night before it was due.
Oh man, it's hard to write sometimes. I gotta be like in the right mood.
Yeah.
The right mood, yeah. That was unintended, if you can believe that.
Oh no, you're doing it on accident now.
I know. It's like permeated my very being.
His DNA is being composed of dad jokes.
I constantly tell him I married him for his puns. I love his puns.
Oh God.
I am number pun.
Oh.
Marry someone who makes you laugh, guys.
Oh God.
I hope there's. I hope there's
It's
like
gonna get worse.
I hope there's some stupid mini boss that like is causing psychic damage to us by saying really terrible
Sick
puns.
puns.
So like he's spouting cheesy one-liners, but they're so bad that it hurts us mentally, or they just don't make any sense and we get confused.
I actually had a question.
Or is that just something a bard does?
With the items that we sacrificed, at this point, are we getting rid of them? Because I know we saved it in our inventory earlier, but I wasn't sure.
I would say until you guys leave and don't come back, we'll
Decide then.
decide
Well, didn't we get him back out of that?
No, 'cause
No.
the room got angry when Gulliver was going to reach for him.
Oh.
Yeah. And then Meat went over and scratched the wall with his little axe just to see what had happened, and the wall shuddered. So he was just like, "All right, this place is alive. We should be careful."
All right, then. Yeah, we will. Yeah, we'll wait till we're completely done.
Mm-hmm.
See what happens. But
Ain't the first time Meat's been in the belly of a giant monster. Had to fight his way out.
you know, as far as that whole portal is in the sky, it could be a flying monster.
Oh God. Well, we'll see. We'll see.
like an
when-
astral dreadnought.
Stop.
I don't know what that is.
Is that a stop? Don't give me hope.
I mean, I would be both.
Stop! Don't scare me.
I would be excited and terrified to fight one at this point. But
Yeah, you guys. I mean, you guys might be able to kill one, but there's, if it rolls well, someone's gonna die
Well, don't I-
irrecoverably.
Irrecoverably? Don't I have revive?
Yeah, but you
there-
gotta find him somewhere in the astral plane.
Liston or Galavar or Liston could help me find him. So as long as it's not me and one of them.
Shh, the TM is listening.
I have to figure out every way to thwart what you've got.
You just have the equations flying around your head. All right, if I take out that one first, then these ones will panic, and then I'll trap them in a separate room.
All right.
It all comes down to Flaming Elmo. Yeah.
Wait, do I?
All right. Well, that is where I'm going to call the stream.
Stream.
Street.
Hi,
Stream.
stream. Thanks for watching.
Woo! Expletive.